Hello, busy mom. How are you? You are in the kitchen with Deb, and I'm your personal kitchen consultant. And today I want to share with you a couple of tips. One tip, which is I think is very, very important. And it was always a top priority in our household. Mom, do you worry about when the kids are going back to school? Do you worry how they're gonna adjust, if they're gonna like their classes, they're gonna hate their classes? I know I was always worried about that because I know my child, and I know my child was sensitive and stuff. And I always I always prayed everything went well, and he had some friends in class that he knew. It was always a concern of mine, because I want the school year to go better for him, and I want him to enjoy it. So I know that was always on my mind. So now I threw together some of the tips that were important in our household, because I know you're like me. You want your child to succeed in the school year. You want them to, all you want is for them to do is have some friends, be happy, and hopefully they don't get in a fight with their friends and everything goes okay. That's all you really want for your kids, and you want them to study, do well, and be able to concentrate on their homework. Now, the one thing we always had in our household was when my son came home from school, no matter what, I always asked him, and you can phrase it any way you want to phrase it, but I always think my thing was, tell me one thing good that happened at school today and one thing bad that you consider not so good at school. Ma, it's just the same old. No. Don't accept that. Don't accept the yes answer. Just say it was fine. Don't accept that. You want to know what's going on. Certainly something good had to happen. You didn't lose your pencil today. That's a good thing. You remembered your gym shoes for gym class. That's a good thing. So you might have to coax them a little bit and get them to start talking. But the thing is, you're looking for at least 4 sentences, at least, because you want them talking to you. Say, yeah, just answer the questions, and then you can walk out, like my child was allowed playtime after that. You can go walk out and play in the yard. I don't care. But you're going to answer my questions. And he did. He knew. And he'd say, well, aren't you going to ask me the question? I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, he's in a hurry today. I got to ask him the question so we can get out the door and play. It was either like, and sometimes I'd switch it up and say, did anything interesting happen at school today? Or did anything funny happen with your friends today? Anything good? What happened at lunch today? You got to see. Sometimes you want to switch it up. Now, another thing, and I'm sure you do this too already. 2 weeks before school, you're starting the routine, going to bed earlier, getting up earlier. You're probably doing that. You're reminding them, okay, hey, we got school coming up. And of course, we keep that routine going so that they can hopefully easily transition into that. Now, in our house, it was always a requirement that every year we went back to school, my son loved backpacks. He was allowed a new backpack. He picked out his own backpack. He didn't get a chance to play with the backpack until the first day of school because I had it all hidden and put together with all the supplies so he could take it to school. That was our thing. You get a new backpack the first day of school. And he loved that backpack. That backpack meant a lot to him. So maybe your child has a new pair of shoes. They love that. Buy him a special pair of shoes for school. Oh, you can't wear it till the first day of school. Because it gives them something to look forward to. While they're getting used to that new routine of getting back into getting up earlier in the morning, going to bed earlier at night. That gives them something to look forward to. Now, I always encouraged my son to join groups, clubs. And if you're not going to do that, then make sure you find some friends and you can play at the playground after school. Fine. I want you to have some playtime with special friends. Or join a group. They had a bowling club. They had gymnastics at the park. You had to join something. You had to be involved in something. So he was involved at the park activities. So that was our thing. He liked to pick the park activities. He didn't like going bowling with the school. He didn't like, no. He didn't like bowling. He kept throwing gutter balls. He just didn't like it. So now, my last tip for you is and we talked about this a little bit with the after-school rules. Find out what motivates your child. Because when they're having a hard time with homework, or they're really stuck and having a hard time writing that essay, or that math problem, you want to have something to encourage them to, okay, I know you're having a hard time, stick with it a little longer, and you could earn this special snack, or you keep doing a good job, and at the end of the week, I'll take you over to Wendy's or whatever it is. We talked about that. That is, the trick is to finding the right motivator and knowing when that motivation changes. That motivation will change. Maybe one week it's graham crackers. The next week, it's candy. They're stuck on candy. So it's like you always got to keep up and try new things to work with the homework. So that's all I have for you today, Mom. So now we're coming up in September. We are going to be talking about kitchen organization. We're getting back in our kitchens because those kids are getting back in school. And I have a pantry organization course for you. And of course, I'm going to have a couple of nice little surprises for you coming up. And we're going to talk about pantry organization, kitchen cabinet organization, because we're going to start getting back in there. So join me at Deb's Decorative Life Tips and Inspiration. And don't forget to subscribe to my emails at debsdecorativelife.com. Go ahead and join and get the latest freebie, because that's on the 5 space-saving organization hacks. Get that, because come September, we're really getting in our kitchens and going to get that organizing done. Catch you later, busy mom.